Okay, we are here at INRS, the French member of PEROSH, and we just closed our Scientific Steering Group meeting. And Mary, as chair of the Scientific Steering Group, what is your reflection on the meeting we had?
Well, we had a really interesting exchange of information today. And what we were reflecting on at the end of the meeting was just how far PEROSH has come in the 15 years that our network has been active. And where we are today, we are looking at an active programme of research exchanges where researchers from one institute will go and visit another. We have our research exchange meetings where we take key topics for occupational health and safety in Europe, and we bring together at these events both our young researchers and the more experienced colleagues, and we have in-depth discussions about how we can be sharing what we are doing together and then what we can be doing jointly. One of the main things we've been looking at today has been the success of our joint projects. And when we started the PEROSH network, something that was really apparent was that across Europe we have national institutes who are tackling often very similar issues. So for instance, we have common issues around respiratory health, around asthma, around COPD. We have common issues with musculoskeletal disorders, with psychosocial stress. We have, I think, right across the board, a feeling that more needs to be done so that we can also be effective at communicating with new sectors on what are the existing knowledge that we have that we can share with them, but also what are the new risks as a result of either new technologies or new ways of work. And so in our joint projects, we have a mixture of areas where we are looking at these challenges strategically. So for instance, today we had a really good update from the PEROSH Futures Group. And this is a key strategic activity for the network where every single institute has been involved in identifying what are the future research challenges for Europe on occupational health and safety so we can better protect workers. Another strategic activity that we had has resulted in a document which is on the PEROSH network on research priorities for our institutes, again highlighting how many areas we have in common. We then have a very active range of joint projects where institutes have identified that they have a common challenge, that is something they want to research, but that where we can bring together researchers in each institute so that we can really get far more results out through working together, tackling an issue across Europe instead of having separate discrete projects in different institutes. So
thanks a lot. I think that is already a lot that we can share from our Scientific Steering Group meeting. So can we conclude it was a useful meeting we had here in Paris, Mary?
It was a very useful meeting. Yes. We have, for instance, this afternoon taken 4 suggestions, ideas from the institutes on new areas that we can tackle together. We have agreed those are all important, and we'll be having new workshops to bring together our researchers.
Fantastic. Okay, thanks a lot.